we all now understand, you have your problem, you have the impact. So how do you get there? How do you get from your problem to your impact? That is what we call the strategies. And this is basically what we do and what we implement. And our strategies connect the problem to the impact, because how you solve the problem actually contributes to your impact. And when you're talking about your strategies, you're supposed to use verbs, because like I mentioned, these are doing words. It's what you do. So you'll say, I've had Abdiya say, we'll provide job creation, we'll give menstrual products to the girls, will facilitate training for them to get empowered. So that's really what strategies is about. And one of the key things, as you decide on your strategies as an organization, the first thing is you need to make sure that it's actually strategies that are within your capability. How? What do I mean? So for Abdiya's organization, they've talked about period poverty. One of the key things would probably be, one key initiative would be ensuring a national policy that says all schools should be supplied with sanitary material. But probably because of the organization capacity, they have decided the best approach, looking at the capacity they have in terms of manpower, looking at resources in terms of funding. They've decided, let us train this organization, probably in partnership with another organization which offers job creation. They've said, let's offer job creation. So the point here is it's very important with your strategy to actually make sure it's within your capability to be able to implement. And then the other thing also is looking at what are the assumptions that affect your strategy. What are the assumptions that affect your strategy? And this is because your assumptions are very critical, because you're able to identify what it is you can control as an organization, but also what is it that you can't control. And this is without outside the organization. I'll give you a very good example. Probably you're doing an agricultural project. So the assumption would be that the long rains would be there so that the farmers can be able to engage. So that is what we mean by assumptions, whereby if the long rains fail to come, that means the project fails, and probably you'll have to reevaluate what your assumptions are. So assumptions are just the conditions that need to be there so that the project can be able to succeed. And the other thing is also for your program strategies, ensure that they're very clearly specified and they can be tracked. Now, what do I mean by this? It's important that if possible, you're able to actually give numerical indicators of your strategy. Now, this can be either giving numbers or amounts. So I'll go back to our example, whereby we are looking at solving the issue of lung cancer deaths and providing healthcare. And so on our strategies, one of the key things we can be able to do is say, we've identified our target population as the students in the high schools. So how about we organize an awareness raising campaign in 10 high schools in Nairobi? What else can we be able to do? How about we intend to reach 1,000 smoking students with personal coaching that will help them to quit smoking? So the strategies need to be very clear, and it's also good to have your numerical indicators to help you in creating your strategy, but most importantly later in your monitoring and evaluation process. So that is our strategy. We've looked at our capacity as an organization, and we've been able to identify what it is we will do to offer a solution. So the next step after our strategies, and also before I move on from the strategies, it's very keen and very important, if you're an organization, if you can be able to get all the members on board to engage, that will be very helpful, because it helps everyone to understand what you do as an organization.